American entertainer, comedic personality, game show host, and humorist, best known as for his work in television. He began a long career with the CBS network, starting in radio in 1937, beginning in 1949, and through the mid-1970s. Moore was a television host for several variety and game shows. He was born on January 31st, 1915 in Baltimore, Maryland. He died November 28, 1993, South Carolina. He was only 5'7". His children is John Mason Morfitt, that's a son, and then Garry Morfitt Jr. Now Garry Moore has a star for the category radio, which is located at 1718 Vine Street, which is between Hollywood Boulevard and Yucca on the Capitol Records side near Capitol Records. And he also has a star for the category of television, which is also located at 1680 Vine Street, which is between Hollywood Boulevard and Selma Avenue. Now, Garry Moore was an American entertainer, game show host, and comedian. Comedian best known for his work in television. He was born Thomas Garrison Morfitt. Moore entertained entered showbiz as a radio personality during the 1940s. Television host on several game shows and variety shows during the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. After dropping out of high school, Moore found success as a radio host and then moved to the television industry. He hosted the Garry Moore Show and game shows I've Got a Secret to Tell the Truth, and became the bow for his bow ties and his crew cut through the refrained from both fashions later in his career. After being diagnosed with throat cancer in 1976, Moore retired from the television industry, making a few rare appearances. He spent the last years of his life in South Carolina and in his summer home in Maine. He died on November 28th of 1993. Moore was born Thomas Garrison Morfitt, January 31st, 1915, in Baltimore, Maryland, to son of Mason P. Morfitt and Mary L. Morfitt. He attended Baltimore City College but dropped out to pursue a career in radio and writing. Starting in 1937, he worked for Baltimore radio station WBAL as an announcer, writer, and actor-comedian. He used his birth name until 1940 when he became as an on-air hosting Club Matinee and NBC Chicago. He held a radio contest to find easily pronounceable one. Garry Moore was also the entry, which was submitted by a woman from Pittsburgh who received a prize of $100. It was a Club Matinee where he had met his longtime friend and broadcasting partner, Hollywood Says. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, let us know what you think. Hollywood Says, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell.